Welcome back, everybody. Today, another project in can you do stuff with your factory toolkit? Not really. What we're going to work on today is project heat shield. So anyone who's been running soft luggage and not having a frame over your bike, you may have found, you can see all the scarring on here. This exhaust, the factory exhaust, runs super hot. And so I had this little Moscow heat guard that came with my bags. But dang, there's a lot of meltage happening. And so short of trying to find a giant heat shield to cover this whole thing, and there's a company called Tusk that actually makes one. My plan is to replace this exhaust in the spring. But just to get through the fall and being able to use my bags without melting my clips off, what I'm going to do is actually run 2 separate heat shields. There's number 2. Because like this giant loop one, I can pick it up in my local shop for $40. And that should solve my problem for the fall. These Moscow guys are probably like $60. So don't spend the money on those. If you've got time and you can plan ahead, you can order these online, or, you know, like I said, there is one by a company called Tusk that actually will cover this whole thing for about $35. So let's see if we can figure this out. Today's video brought to you by, I'm not sponsored, brought to you by me melting my Enduristan Blizzard large bag on the factory massive exhaust. See here too. So this is literally a rescue project to get me through the fall until I get a new exhaust. So while we're at it, anyone's got any tips or experience with different options of exhaust? My goal may be a little bit more sound, but you know, this is so quiet compared to my Ducati, it's hard to compare. But I would like less heat. It melts anything that touches it. So that'll be my goal for in the meantime. Let's double this up and see if we can protect my luggage. So this is a little bit of a MacGyver travesty. So you can see down here where my bag was melting up here. And so really what I want to do is get one of these down here as far as I can, and then the other one up top. So it's kind of going to be like this. And hopefully that does the trick. So anyone who's offended by burnt rubber and plastic and some scratches on the exhaust, this may not be the video for you. So what I figure I can do here, I've got melting here and here. Slip this in under this plastic a little bit. The Moscow sits a little bit higher, so it can actually sit above there and cover this corner as high as I can get it up there, so that nothing can touch up there. Even it out a little bit maybe. Yeah, there we go. And then just get that hose clamp in there on the giant loop to hold that. It's a bit of a junk show, but that'll do the trick and stop melting my bag. So this is a bit of a fishing expedition. I don't know if you guys can actually see this. Under here, this clamp actually has cutouts in it, so you can get that hose clamp through it. And then way down there, you can see where I've got this second hose clamp way at the back, because the bracket that holds the exhaust is 100% in the way. So one in front, one in the back. Fishing continues. All right, the great reveal here. Ta-da. Yeah, it's a bit of a junk show, but that'll get me through the fall. This is literally everywhere where I've melted something, I now have protection. And even right up to this corner, it should be good unless anything gets on top like that. I might even adjust my bag so I just slide it back just a little bit towards the seat. This is with no weight, so it's all loose right now. But that's my project for today. So otherwise, these bags are awesome. Like, I haven't got into what the bags are, but I'll show you very quickly. So top hooks and end hooks. The ends actually hold on to the water bag fold over, so completely watertight. Tons of room. These are strapped pretty tight on the bottom. And you can see around the other side, same thing. Strap back onto my pinion peg, which is actually really handy. These have been really tight, they haven't moved anywhere. This strap under the seat, this one's just tucked behind. They left a gap here on my rack for my gas. And so, pretty cool setup. And that should be a good start. I do have a top bag. That's an older Ducati bag, so if I can make it work, I'll use that. And ready to hit some trails. Thanks for watching. Don't melt your bags. Cheers.